Alright, good morning guys. Logan Olson here again with Triton Fitness. Today we've got a HIIT day. It's going to be a lot of core. The only thing not really core is going to be, for number 3, we're doing burpees for half the time. Everything else though, we're just going to be killing our core. So just to go over everything real quick, side plank, just on your elbow, on one side of your foot, your hand up, you're just reaching through and coming up. We're just going to be doing this 10 times, and then we'll switch sides, just like this, doing the same thing. Once you're done, switch back. Next, we've got reverse crunches. Be on your back, hands flat. You're going to be bringing your arms up, and you're bringing your legs towards your chest by contracting your stomach, just like this. You can push off the ground if you need to a little bit, but try to use just your abs as much as you can. You're just going to be bringing your legs up the entire time, just like this. Alright, next, we'll have burpees and planks. For the burpees, you got a couple different ways you can do it. If you have an elevated surface, like a couch, a chair, or a bench, or you can even use the table. If you can't do a full burpee, what I want you to do is hands here, just like this. You can either just hop back and forth, you can hop, do a push-up on it, hop back up. Otherwise, if you don't, you can always do that on the ground as well, just like this, just doing, and then coming up. But for the regular burpee, all we're doing is you're coming down, up, and then jumping. You can either do it strict like that, where you're doing a push-up at the beginning, or where you're just laying flat, making sure your thighs touch the ground, coming up, hands over your ears, and feet just come off the ground just a little bit. You don't have to jump really high. You also don't have to rush through it if you don't need to. You can take your time with all of these. Obviously, you guys know a plank. We're going to be doing a low plank, which is just on your forearms, keeping that everything squeezed. You want to squeeze your stomach, your butt, keep it all nice and tight. Next one's spider crawls. You're gonna be in push-up position, and you're just bringing your leg up to your side, just like this. Just like when we do spider push-ups at the gym, only difference is we're not doing the push-up. Just pulling your knee up to your side. Last one will be V-sits. You're just gonna be bringing those legs up, sitting your body up, just like this. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can always come up and hold, and then come back down, just like this. Otherwise, just as many V-sit-ups as you can get. That's all we got for today. Make sure you grab a water. Just something I need to grab real quick. Remember, we got 3-minute rounds with 30-second breaks in between. We're starting with side planks with the reach through.
3, 2, 1, go.
Comes Tundra. Switch side. Hi, baby.
That's right. He needs help, Tundra.
Thanks, Tundra.
Yeah, come on.
Go. Come on. Still got about a minute left.
Now, if they need to take a break, what's a...
Yep, if they need to take a break, that's all right. I know side planks can be a little rough on the shoulders every once in a while. Just trying to balance right here is not always the funnest part. One more minute. Thirty more seconds. Four more seconds. I'm just gonna hold for a minute.
1. Rest.
All right, next up, we've got reverse crunches. Remember, you've got 30 seconds in between each round. Make sure you have your water, just drinking, staying hydrated. Whew. This should be a nice break for the shoulders.
3, 2, 1, go.
Make sure when you're laying down, you want your back flat so that you can't reach your hand underneath. So right now my hand can fit underneath my back, of my lower back. You don't want that. You want to keep it flat. Your legs stay up. This way this can't go underneath. Hands are out to the side and you just a little bit. Reverse crunches are going to be a little bit easier than regular crunches, at least in my opinion they are, because you're not pulling on your neck, so you don't end up getting that headache from your head bobbing up and down doing crunches or sit-ups. You still get that good contraction.
Now, if they want to make these harder,
you can always try and sit up and do reach throughs like this. So you're still doing a crunch, but you'll be working the hip flexors a little bit more rather than directly on your abs. The whole point of these is they focus, just like when we do hanging leg lifts or hanging leg raises, or toes to bar is another one. It'll focus more on the bottom part of your abs rather than the hip flexors or the top portion. Still got about a minute 40. Whew. One more minute. Forty more seconds. We're almost there. Whew. Man, 3 minutes feels long.
everybody say hi to Dash.
That's our neighbor's dog. He's barking to say hello. Or I guess howling. Because it doesn't really bark very much. 15 more seconds. Almost done. And then we've got the fun one, burpees.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Whew. Man, my abs are killing me now. Still have 3 more. Sorry, we're only doing 1.5 minutes of burpees. The other 1.5 minutes we're just holding the plank. Again, guys, make sure you're staying hydrated. Getting a little hot, so I'm gonna take my shirt off. It's starting to stick.
Go.
I don't like when it sticks. Oh, there's the fan.
There's a fan. Fans on the internet, fans on the ceiling. Oh, Uncle Doug is watching.
Hi, Uncle Doug.
Suppose he's doing burpees right now?
No, he's probably drinking a beer. Or in his underwear.
He's carb loading.
We got 1 minute left of burpees that we're on the plank. Whew. Remember, guys, if you can't do regular burpees, just like this, you're just gonna hop out and in and come up. Just like this. And if that becomes too difficult, you got a bench. Try and start grabbing it here. You're just gonna same thing. In, and then just do that push up. Okay? We just got about 15 seconds left though. Then we're on plank.
Doug says no judging.
But you always judge me, Doug. One more. Whew. All right, now we got our plank.
Such a peaceful morning. The baying of a beagle, chirping of the birds. Doug on the internet.
There's Tundra.
Tundra's seen somebody out front.
My legs are starting to kill me. Those burpees. I know, Tundra. You hear Dash.
Go on. Go find Dash.
Go get him.
Go on. Get him, Tundra. Go on.
Go.
Go.
Go outside.
Go on, Lassie. Find Timmy in the well.
You'll find your friend, Tundra. Got about 15 more seconds.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Whew. Next, we've got spider crawls. Which after those planks, side planks and burpees, my shoulders are not looking forward to. And I'm sure after yesterday's workout, you guys aren't looking forward to it either.
So if they're worn out from those things, to try to do them in sets. Kind of how should they modify a little bit?
Three,
If you can always,
one.
anything we do, you can change the amount of time, or you can change into sets and reps. So doing like 3 sets of 10. Something important to note is we're alternating legs on this one. So we're not just doing one leg. We're taking our time and making sure each leg is going one at a time. Whew, it's already burning out my shoulders. Whew, we're about halfway done. Remember, if you need to, take a break, breathe for a second, stretch those arms back out, and just get right back into it. Last minute. Just stretch those shoulders back out again. Whew.
Rhino likes spider crawls better than crab walks, at least on his shoulders too.
I don't know. I much prefer crab walks at this point.
You have younger shoulders.
Whew. Just 20 seconds. Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Last thing we've got for today, gonna be V-ups. Again, make sure you're drinking your water, taking your time. Today is a HIIT day, so you do kind of want to pick it up a little bit more than we would on our strength days of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday, you always want to make sure they're a little bit more intense, just because that's how we program them. But again, any way you need to adjust to make it easier for yourself or to suit your goals, feel free to change it up however you need to. Whew.
And what's a modification if they need to go easier?
If you need to go easier, sorry, I gotta catch my breath to try and talk. Getting a little winded. You can always just go back to a regular crunch. Just like this. You can either rub the back of your head if that's what helps, or just right in front and just come up until your hands or your elbows touch bottom of your thighs or right of your hips.
Now, if they grab the back of their head, they shouldn't pull on it though.
No, you shouldn't pull on it. The whole point is just to kind of cradle it. You're not yanking on your neck because that's just going to strain your neck. That's also another reason that when people do sit-ups or crunches, they start to get that headache because you're pulling so much on it. You're creating that strain in the back of your neck, and then when that gets stiff, everything starts to hurt. Still got one more minute. About 40 seconds.
"15 seconds left."
Don't worry, guys, don't stop. Just try and keep going long as you can.
Three, two, one, done.
Whew. All right. Grab some water and then we'll stretch real quick. Today's gonna be a little less stretching since we did mostly abs today. I know we didn't really have a warm up. Forgot how much my shoulders were gonna be needed on for those 3 right at the end. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna arm circles, loosen those shoulders back up. Pick a direction and go in that direction for a little bit. We'll switch in a minute. All right, now we're going to switch directions. I'm going to start going back. Now just one arm across your chest. Then you're just going to pull back the other arm. Stretch that rear delt. All right, switch arms. Next, we're just going to take our hands behind our back. You're just going to pull. You can pull your hands away, or you can just grab your wrists, or interlace your fingers. You're just going to pull back and up. So you stretch out that chest, and the front of your shoulders a little bit. Alright, relax. Last one I'm going to have for you today is the same thing that we just did, but in the front. So you can either take your fingers, interlace them, and flip them out, and just pull forward and arch your back, or you can grab one of your wrists and pull forward. Really get that stretch in your back and your shoulders. And relax. Whew. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you're staying safe, drinking some water, and Jake will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Alright, have a good one, everyone.